if you're a freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. Off we go from SoFi Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another 1st down. Play action now. It's McCarthy. To the right side, he's got Hockenson, his tight end. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the game. It's 2nd down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL like than the play action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with the conservative run. Gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
3rd and 2, and here's McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Hockenson. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. Besides the speed, the future problems that he creates.
Aaron Jones.
That was in a critical situation. There is no doubt.
At the 2-yard line. A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. They show can't sweep and instead run it up the middle. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
He pulls it in around the 5.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get 4th and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
So, trying to make a statement on this opening drive. Gonna go for it on 4th and goal. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. And this will pay off. It is caught. T.J. Hockenson. Touchdown, Vikings.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. It's going to be caught. So the aggressiveness pays off right away. And just like that, the lead is 8-0.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Showing off the big leg. On a defender return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Allen in motion. Herbert going to throw on this first play. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play. And that'll sound second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Now Herbert throwing on second down. That's going to be incomplete. And they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He'll go down. They drop him for the sack on the final play of this first quarter. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this second quarter as they've got it with fourth down coming up. They do go for it. It's Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McCarthy. And he's going to have the Chargers first down on what will be a big play there from fourth and long.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Oh, baby, we run it up. Get it up in the
This one intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. Still going. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown.
And Mike, and as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play and then the play after that?
That's in the end zone, and it's intercepted.
Is no good. That keeps the score. Vikings 14, Chargers nothing. Will Reichard to kick off for the
Reichard
Vikings.
out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Here's Darius Davis to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. First carry here for the former Tar Heel, Omarion Hampton. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
1 yard gain.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
First down.
A gain there of 24 yards.
40-yard line.
It's good for a Charger first down. Now, Herbert. He'll swing this out to Hampton. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now to the line now on 2nd and 2. Shotgun now for Herbert. He'll find Hampton out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
And the Chargers first down.
Now Herbert again. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Buck.
Stay with me. You ain't gotta go, you can with me. We can hang out, do the day with me. You tryna be a man, it can stay friendly. We could do the beach, we can hang out. Get something to eat, go to my house. You can spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams. Hey yo, my new thing is out.
Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Coming up, two teams ready to square up. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Minnesota Vikings. Here's Sky Moore now to return it. We'll get across the 5. That's it. Good coverage. They got it down at the 6.
First and 10. At their own 6-yard line.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy gets this one into the hands of Juwan Jennings. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of
Good
49.
for 29.
And the
Ball out to the
49ers.
35-yard line as they come up for first and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
Off the play fake, Purdy. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Ivan Pace. And he's going to bring this one back. Less than a minute into the game.
I see how
It's
you
a
want to
pick
play.
six and an early touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the
I see how you
defense
wanna play.
to be the first on the board in this one.
You're gonna be
So now
cocky.
the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big
You's
hole
a
here to
bitch.
start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is
That
far
little
from
celebration
over,
ain't
and
tough.
we now got to get the ball back and
Oh,
establish
and
some
you're
early
going for
rhythm.
2.
And on the heels of the pick six, the offense comes onto the field
The
a little sooner than they
Vikings will line
intended.
up for the
They're going to try and make it 8-0.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Aggressive play here.
Learn how to play off.
Opening drive, but they don't get 2, and it remains 6-0. From the 6, here comes a return. return.
Oh my God, touch it.
And
Touch
he's
it.
stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Purdy.
Play action.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw with a pass. It is incomplete.
Jay Ward on the coverage.
2nd and 10.
Ooh, nice.
Shotgun snap to Purdy.
Holy
No
cow.
left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
Intended for
Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And third
Brings
down
up
coming
third
up.
down and 10.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Talk things over before third down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be out of bounds. Well short of what he needed. And the hurt team will come on for fourth down.
Mr.
That's just one of
Gritty.
those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
On fourth down, they snap it to Purdy. That's taken in, and he's going to have the Niners first down as they manage to convert. That'll keep this drive alive.
First down. It's a
Stop
gain of
freaking
10
calling me.
And a 49er first down.
He'll go play action, Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Here's first and 10.
49er first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He was brought down by Aaron Wilson. It's a gain of
Ball on
1.
the 47-yard line. Here's second down and
At the
5.
47-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
5.
What's with all these motions?
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Under pressure, too much, and he goes down.
A 10-yard loss on
You
the
know what they
play.
say about Murphy's Law, Mike? Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. He's had a pick 6 earlier in the game. Now he takes a sack. Fortunate for him, there's a lot of football to be played, but this has been a disastrous start.
He's got his man complete to Pearsall. And he will go all the way. Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown. 49ers.
Touchdown, 49ers.
Well, I love it, Mike. We're seeing so many teams nowadays as they approach midfield, even on their side
The
of the
49ers
50,
will line up
keeping
for
their
the
offense
two-point
on the field on fourth down. It's certainly a risk. It's certainly up there for debate, but in this case, big chance, big reward, and they come down with 6.
Pinheiro set to
So
kick
now
off.
after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Price now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now.
Mr.
They'll start
Gritty.
from the 24. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up second and 5. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. 8-6 is our score. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. the bootleg. It's McCarthy. That one down the field.
Welcome back to Social
The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it's going to be third down.
Why did nobody have a wide now?
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense. But the window closed up so quickly, they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Any year now would be nice. Any day now. Man, look at that play clock.
3rd and 5.
You better hike it quick, boy.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, here's McCarthy.
Yo, we glitched through.
And he's going to try the 1st down. Aggressive call there. Watch out as they convert on 4th down.
Vikings, 1st down.
A little bit of a risky decision for
First
some,
and
Mike,
10 at the
but frankly, I really
37-yard
like it.
line.
I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field,
It's
are here
wrong.
to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this
Yeah,
drive.
Justin Jefferson
And
wide.
they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pick up the 5 and sends out 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the
Why
defense
does it
can't
keep
react
doing
quickly
this?
enough
42-yard line.
because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. To the right side, he's got Hopkinson. He's tight end. They're going to work this down inside
A
the
gain of
45.
17 yards.
That's his
And the
3rd catch of this
Vikings,
first
first
half,
down.
and good enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10
Big-time
at the
completion here as they
41-yard
try to
line.
get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
To the middle of the field, taken in by Allison. And he's close to another 1st down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
Pickup brings up
All right, so
2nd
anytime
and
you're
10.
facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an
33-yard
offense is
line.
just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Now here's Aaron Jones. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Anytime you run a draw, you're hoping the linebacker reads pass and starts dropping into his pass coverage. That's what creates space for your running back to get going. Well, not this time. The linebacker saw it from the jump. He's able to penetrate in the backfield and take the runner down for a loss.
He'll try and throw it with McCarthy. Forced to his right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Well, that is the first of the timeouts. As the clock stops,
Why
with
did
46 seconds remaining in the first half.
That's another
1st and 10.
Jackson
first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Here comes the screen to Jones. And he'll take this one in. Aaron Jones. Touchdown,
You still
Minnesota.
left it.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to
The
perfection.
Vikings will
And you
line
can
up for the
sustain the
two-point
drives like that
conversion.
and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
They call that on the former second-rounder, Brian O'Neill. So again, they will try for 2. This time, It comes from the 7-yard line. From the shotgun, it's a throw from the 40. That is incomplete. And the two-point conversion is unsuccessful.
49ers 8.
Still time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll grab it at the 12. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Niners take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First and 10 for Purdy. Flush to his right. Airing one out for Bourne. And that ball led him too far, maybe too long. Out of bounds into the field. Try again. It's second and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. Moving to his right. He bought it all the time. He's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. On third and long, Purdy to throw. With the sideline, that's caught by Pearson. And he's going to get this close to a first down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's going to make it fourth down.
Fourth down.
They're going. Here's Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he's going to have the 49ers first down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
A gain of 14. First down,
Now
49ers.
Purdy. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And that is incomplete.
It's hard to speculate. Like we sit up here, we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
He'll try again here. Second and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. Headed left. Buying time. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10. They'll throw again with Purdy. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down. That is about the craziest situation you'll ever see. Huge gain on the play, but still.
Oh,
And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Minnesota Vikings.
I'm not taking it, bro. I'm paying for it, bro. I'm not taking it. So you take my cards, man.
The kicker, Will Reichard, has the ball on the tee. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Off of play action, Darnold. Throw out wide to Walker. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 29-yard line.
They'll run. It's Kenneth Walker.
88 could be a fucking lot.
So trouble running here on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Back to throw, Darnold. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
On play action, now McCarthy. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Multiple players combined for the team's first sack of the game. And they get to him right out of the gate. And this defense, hoping that that's a harbinger of things to come.
Yeah, when you give up a first-place sack, makes your quarterback wonder if he's going to go to the sidelines and talk with his offensive coordinator and head coach and say, hey, you know that game plan we put together? We might need to change it right now.
Looking to throw McCarthy. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On play action, McCarthy. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Now you could have scanned forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out the Baltimore, they landed in rain.
Here's 2nd and 10. McCarthy operating from the gun.
Get the fuck out.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 17-yard line. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
McCarthy off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there. It's 2nd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal with some good running there. Gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knocking on the door.
Yards.
How best to describe that one. I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
A minimum gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Good look there, holding him out on first down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Second and goal from the 1.
Second and goal.
Jones. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's third and goal at the 1.
You try to change it up.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Nothing is the score.
Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, as they'll see what they can do on third and goal.
Second quarter, as they will see what they can do with this third and goal.
They'll try to run it into Jones.
Slides into the touchdown.
Aaron Jones taking it in for a yard end. And the Vikings post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in the second quarter. Kevin O'Connell choosing to leave his guys out there, and they'll go for 2.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They're going to run for it with Jones. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short. And this will remain a 6-0 ball game. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regret.
A calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
Here's Darnold. A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looks like he's in line for a pick, but instead, it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now it's Darnold. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got an incomplete. And he's going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Seahawks first down.
From the gun, it's Walker. And he's got it across the midfield straight. And into Viking territory. 70 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
A play fake, and it's Darnold. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
They're giving some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
And it's 4th down.
Or how about this? They'll change it at the line. On fourth down, Darnold. And it's incomplete. They could not convert it, and they turn it over here. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
The ball carrier.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. This 2nd and 4.
On 2nd and 4.
Now McCarthy. That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And that's more than an acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
You don't want the clock back. Take a couple shots in the end zone. You want to get points, probably a touchdown. But either way.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he stopped immediately there. Jones there for the tackle.
1-yard gain.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
2 yards on the pickup there. 3rd and 7 now.
And the big guy catches the ball in the backfield. Oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher. It often works when they decide to dial it up.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. To the right side, complete to Jefferson. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
First down and goal to go.
You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. They weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Trying the power game with Ham. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Try to get it over the goal line. This defense moves.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Intended for Aaron
Good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back and scored on their last possession. But the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
on for the Vikings field goal.
And he pulls. Oh, my goodness. It's no good. He missed it. And this will stay a one-score game as the lead will hold at 6.
One of the few things that hasn't gone right in this first half. They had a chance there for late points, but this one winds up off the mark.
A final shot before the break. Darnold. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Here's McCarthy. Open man is Naylor. He's got it. And yardage. Brought down at the 32. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Throwing is McCarthy. Throw left side complete. That's Jones.
McCarthy's pass.
Caught that one from me there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we're both going to be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. To the air with McCarthy. That one complete to Naylor. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. Faking the give, Darnold. He completes this to Walker. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
Promising sign there from Walker. Nice job kicking the open receiver. And it's good yardage and a first down to open the drive.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. It's a gain of 4, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's finally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. Down to the 25. 3 yards is half of what they need, and now can they get the eagle free here on 3rd down? Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. And that will be incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11.
On the play. First down, Seahawks.
Now to the ground. Here's Walker. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of America. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From the 5, here's 2nd and 2. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. Not enough there for first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them with 3rd and 1.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
try for the first with Walker. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped it right where they started. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
Gained the yard, but didn't get the first. Third and 1.
They'll run for it. It's Walker. And he will take this one in for a Seattle touchdown. Kenneth Walker taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Seahawks' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. It's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Well, they have possession, and they have it in the 38-yard line.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To the right side, this is Walker. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 36 yards. 36 yards on the play. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Going to run the sweep here. This is Cobb. And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a wide out. When you take that handoff and come around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not,
well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. Walker. We'll get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. And his defense here going to win their 2nd timeout. Or you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Walker once more. And he will again go backwards as they drive him back to the 4-yard line. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out.
You're thinking to yourself, it's 3rd down. Let's roll it on that bin there. If we don't score, we still have 4th down in our back pocket. And now the defense takes you back for a loss.
Here we go, a big play and a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. Back to throw, Darnold. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up on 4th and goal from there. And the Vikings, they come up big down near the goal line. Here's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Pass complete to Miller, right side. And he's got a 1st down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. Here's McCarthy. That's caught by Anderson. And they work this well over the field across the 45. He's been quiet all afternoon. He may have just come up with a play of the day right there, though.
Obviously, it's not the volume in which you get done. It's the quality, and that's a quality catch right there.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And now wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 38-yard line.
15 yards. That's another Vikings first down.
Back to throw. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. Nothing over downfield and one underneath.
Let's see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
He's back to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. How about the call to come with a blitz there in this situation?
And some of those calls happen just because of what they do on offense. So when they send out a number of people in the batter, sometimes they just make a change on defense. Say, okay, we'll come after you instead. And that's exactly what they did.
Back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown.
That's how they slide into you know defenders. What the fuck?
31 yards. And the Vikings have moved out in front in the fourth quarter.
The fuck?
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. They introduced just one downside to the mix. Too much time and enough on the clock for Carter Wells to Jefferson to try to steal this lead.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Darnold. Throw out wide to Walker. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
Gain of 15 yards.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little gain of 50 seconds left to go in the game. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Darnold. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. He's on here, pick up of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 47-yard line.
Now Darnold. Now he taken in by Shaheed. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. As they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
A gain of 5. And the Seahawks.
Darnold to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
At least on this drive, a momentary setback brings his passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Now Darnold. And he can't get
fucking kidding me?
He's taken
The fuck?
Huge play at this point in the game. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. it's Darnold.
Oh, he's fucking kidding me. What's up with this guy? What the fuck is that?
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And he is going to have the Seahawks first down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give them a new set of downs.
Boy, get your pussy.
And they're able to stop it here on the spike with 3 seconds remaining. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. One last throw now for Darnold. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. This one came right down to the wire, and CD, they had that one final chance to try to navigate their way into the end zone, but couldn't get it done to avoid the loss.
Yeah, and how about the defense there? Because while they had one final look at the end zone, the defense made sure they knew what they were doing on the last play, executed it flawlessly, and no flags. Because remember, if there's a defensive penalty, there's one play left in the game that the offense gets. They didn't allow that to happen.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Vikings as we say so long from Minneapolis.
I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim flying straight from Manopon. Rolling out to Durban, Marble pudding with some prawns. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's Lilu Dallas Multipass. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the capital city of Colorado. Welcome to Denver and Empower Field at Mile High. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Denver Broncos. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go from Denver. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And he's going to give his guys some really good field position as he dives to the ground to get as much as he can.
Oh, man, you know he wanted that one. He's going to wind up just short of the goal line, but what a return it was. When he got to midfield, Mike, I thought he was gone. I mean, it won't be a touchdown, but he set his guys up first and goal, and that was electric short on the goal line.
A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
From the 1, 2nd and goal. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Bo Nix. Touchdown, Broncos. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
Makes the score Broncos 7, Vikings nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
And he'll wind up going about 4 before he's shown the sideline. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 5. Play action now. It's Nix. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He connects with Mims. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? They'll go with the sneak. Oh, he's trying to get low. Push forward. I don't think he got there. He did not. He is short. And they've turned it over on downs.
The key to any good quarterback sneak starts with the surge and the push of the offensive line. From there, can the quarterback find a seam? Can he find a little gap and drive his legs? In this case, give credit to the defensive line. They held their ground, they got a good pushback, and they were able to come up with a huge stop. This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. That pickup good for 29 yards.
I love this call, Mike. Defense is thinking run here. It's 2nd and short, so they go with play action. Leads to an easy 1st down. Really well done.
Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. And the Vikings are going to be set up 1st and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jordan Mason, touchdown Vikings.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Exiting the pocket right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he will be out of bounds. There is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what that is all about. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
It's a loss of a yard.
A run once more, that's Harvey. He'll pop his head for about 4, but it will set up third down.
Ivan Pace on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10. On the give, it's Harvey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll gain it back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play. Brings up second.
Again, it's Harvey. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop for no gain. Yet again. And now it's third down.
Line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Back to throw is Nix. Will get that complete to Franklin. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. On 4th down, here's Nix. He will have the conversion and more. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance and it paid off. 1st and goal coming up.
First and goal at the 6.
Here's Nix to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Portland Sutton. Down Denver.
That was just too easy, Mike. It's just straight man coverage. Great route by the receiver on the slant. You just can't give up an inside release deep in your own end zone. Because as you just saw, it's pitch and catch.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Ty Felton now on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times. To the ground. It's incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them. They want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. Get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd down. 3 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit. That right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they'll discuss what's to come. This fourth down is looming. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on fourth down. That's caught once again by Hawkinson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Little play action here with McCarthy. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
10 yards on the pickup. In 2nd and inches.
To throw is Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. The defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And less than a yard.
He'll try to run here with Harvey. And he will pass the Broncos' first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
First down.
Mims set in motion here.
46-yard line.
Nix, how to throw it here on 1st down. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 11.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43.
On the ground, this is Harvey. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throw it. Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he's going to have a first down. They get into field goal range here at the 29. Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. Back to the sideline and intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Play action now. It's McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are under.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun. It's a throw from McCarthy. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on. So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's fourth down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them.
On first down, it's Harvey. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Second and 7.
They'll throw. It's Nix. That's swung out to Harvey. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Throwing is Nix. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a
second and 5.
Brings up second and 5. At the 12.
He'll look to throw. Good coverage there in the end zone and is into the place. Terrific work is separating the man from football, and it'll bring up third down.
And 5.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. This one caught at the floor. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they're going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Harvey, and he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
Blake Cashman on the tackle.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage. And that's exactly
under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
A loss of 7.
Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. Throw over the middle to be caught by Franklin. And he's in. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Broncos. Nix and the Broncos now will line up and go for 2. Back to throw. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line. And add a pair of forces.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Now he takes off, and McCarthy is going to get down and pick up the first down. Good, smart play with the slide by J.J.
And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. On the move left. He'll get this out wide. And we brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 7. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. The tackle is going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
And the Vikings first down.
Going here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. That's to the right side and incomplete.
So while they fail to connect on this one, I don't really blame him for continuing to give his guy a shot in tight coverage. When you have someone as special as he is, you can't only throw him the ball when he's open. It's just not going to be enough opportunities. There's not going to be enough volume. So every now and then, there is a calculated risk where even if it's not the ideal window or situation, you've got to give a guy like him as many chances at the ball as you can.
One broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really in a fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down. On 4th down, here's McCarthy. Open man is Oliver, the tight end. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. They'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. That one taken in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Touchdown, Vikings.
Greg, very big touchdown there, makes it a 10-point game, and now a chance to tighten this down to a 1-possession game.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. You have to go for 2 here. You got to get this thing down to 8.
That is caught. They're going to get the 2 points. Don't go away just yet. They are back to within a score.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line. It is 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Work in the middle, that's Harvey. And he'll take this to the 35. And that'll move the chains. It's a 1st down.
That's good for a Broncos 1st down.
Here's Harvey. Room to run past midfield. And he's going to be taken down. A gain there of 20. Good for a Denver 1st down.
Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the give, this is Harvey. This time the slang becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Going back to the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. Talk things over before 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line.
A gain of 26
A
yards.
big one there on third down. Good for 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. They'll stick with him again. And the Broncos are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So mile-high salute all around. It's a win for the Broncos. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. In the end, they come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Broncos are winners. As we say, so long from Denver.
It's one of the NFL's newest venues, but it's already earned a reputation as one of its best. This is US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Minnesota Vikings. Will Reichert has it all teed up. And we're off from get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. The first carry here for Ashton Jeanty. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Raiders are going to have the first down.
And let's see, Kate, establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's a dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that, it gets the ball rolling.
First down, and they go right back to him. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's all home on the stat sheet. If you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
They go play action. Here's Smith. That's complete to the back, Ashton Jeanty. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. That's 16 on the pickup. That's a Vegas first down.
That's another Raiders first down. A gain of 16 yards.
Play action. Here's Smith.
And a Raider first down.
Has it down close. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Carlson good on the extra point. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Vikings nothing. Daniel Carlson to kick off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. On the return, here's Miles Price. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Rolling out to his left. Couldn't find a completion on first down. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. And now they face 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Flushed out of the pocket. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
3rd down, here's Jones. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
It's a gain of 2.
He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st and 10. It's McCarthy. And it's picked off, but pretty clear he was out of bounds. So no interception. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And that brings up 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
2nd down, McCarthy to pass. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. They do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line.
26 yards.
That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
First down.
That's a statement throw right there.
First
a statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
On play action now, McCarthy. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line.
16 more yards.
Well, they're in the huddle, partner. We've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break.
On the set.
It's Vikings ball as we return for the second, and they've got to be thinking points here. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Back to the air, McCarthy. Pass is caught, it's T.J. Hawkinson. He's brought down a little short. No, that's what they do, give him the 10-yard line. All right, 2 yards to go here on third down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Jones going to try to pick it up. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of a yard. It's
McCarthy to throw for it. Brought in. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up for the first and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
6-yard line.
Here we go, shot. Viking 18.
Off play action. It's McCarthy. This finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings finish off their opening drive. No hesitations to start this one out, bro. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Oh, they're going to bring it down. They get the sack and preserve their 1-point lead.
Raiders 7, Vikings 6. Will Reichard to kick
Things
off.
trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. Here's White on the return. Jukes away from one. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Short pass brought in. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. It's textbook. It sets up second and very manageable. And it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. From the gun, Smith. Jukes a man, he's running free. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch and a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
That's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be second down.
You know, that's a good word right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
In by his back here, it's Shenty. And he's going to be right up against that line that they need it. Make it third and maybe a yard at most from the 34. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Smith to throw. It's 3rd and 1. Oh, missed that one, and he's behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
So rather than try a tough 51-yarder, they're going for it on 4th down. They're going to try to throw for it. To the sideline, catch secured. He made that one look easy for the first.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm. But these outcuts, it is so imperative. And the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Completed to his running back. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
But he's not going to get there. The defensive end tapped to deny the marker, and now a chance at a stand here with 31. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Vikings do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Daniel Carlson, the kickoff for the
Carlson,
Raiders.
all set now for the kickoff. On the return, here's Price. Showing a little burst so far. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost in the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Starting the drive with a give to Jones. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Okay, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy. He's got Jones for the completion. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Okay, they don't likely care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the results they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
1st and 10, here's Jones. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. That one goes for 17.
Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Stop the